What kind of cat stuff can we expect in Emberville? I don't know. We'll have to see. Good question. Hey, Silent King. What's up, buddy?
You're here.
Hi.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Have you heard anything about the samurai?
I'm sorry, but I really haven't heard much of anything.
Is this a Souls-like game?
Out
It's
of
like Neo.
interest, what precisely
It's like
is
Neo
your
and Sekiro
relationship?
had a kid. Yeah. It's not much of a relationship.
Well, if you say so.
I do.
We know they were employed as a guard for Mr. Harris. If you wish to investigate, it might be wise to start there. Apparently, Mr. Harris has been in hiding since the incident. As to where he is, well, why not try asking around at the Grand Villa? It's where Westerners mingle with the high and mighty. And then there's... well, let's just say there might be another way.
Go on.
I have some contacts in the Shogunate. If you are interested in doing a favor for them, I could make the necessary arrangements.
You have impressive contacts for a mere geisha.
The Pleasure District is a crucible where the powerful mix and mingle. It is quite natural that I should know a good number of these men. You don't believe me, do you? Well, either way, I really do have something to ask you. Now I think about it, there was one more favor I wanted to ask.
Damn, girl.
I would be delighted if you'd see fit to aid me in
She
this
just keeps
matter.
remembering stuff she wants me to do. I wasn't aware that we were married. Let's see. Your needs are my top priority.
Whenever I get close to a certain row of abandoned houses, I feel like I'm being watched. When I turn around, no one's there. But I just know somebody's watching from some dark and lonely corner.
Oh, that's the worst
Would you
corner.
be so kind as to investigate and find out who's watching me?
I'll investigate.
Thank you. What a relief. But do be careful while you're out there.
I'm still trying to learn so much about the Shogunate. I keep wondering, were they like a corrupt governmental figure in the Edo period back then? So the Shogunate, and let me preface this by saying I have a very rudimentary layman's understanding of Japanese Edo period history. But that being said, I think the most basic tangential comparison you can make is monarchy. So it's kind of like where there were kings and queens back in the day that ruled over their lands. Shogunate is kind of like a more military version of that. It's definitely not the same. Obviously, they're very different, but there's a lot of tangents between like feudal king-style societies and shogunate-style societies. Except instead of it being a nobility-centric thing, it's more of like a military-centric thing. But the effects are similar, if that makes sense. Yeah. Although Jumpy says samurai were just nobles, they weren't honorable warriors. So yeah, So I guess there is a nobility aspect as well. I don't know. But anyway, that's the TLDR is that shogunates are kind of like an oppressive regime. And I guess to answer your question, is it corrupt? I guess that kind of depends on if you're with them or against them. Just like any monolithic regime, you know? Like it's that kind of thing. In a situation like society, there are so many different decisions that can be made that if you want to think someone is corrupt, you'll be able to find something to point to and say that they are. Like, that's just... I mean, don't get me wrong, people are corrupt, but I mean, in a situation like this, it's kind of like, do you want them to be corrupt? Well, just look around, you'll find something. That's kind of how it works in every situation. You know, just keep looking. You know, you'll find what you want, then you can, you know, argue about it. And there you go. Okay, so what do we have to do for what's this little dot? Let's talk. So what do we have to do for this quest? We have to go over here. Okay, let's go right over there. But to answer your specific question, was the shogunate in Edo time period corrupt? I don't know. I don't know if I'm guessing there were instances that showed corruption in that period, but I don't know if there was like some kind of effervescent theme or presence that would scream corruption in that period. Okay. Am I liking this game? Oh, I'm loving this game. Yeah, I'm having a great time. It feels like a more semi-open world Neo with a lot of Sekiro in it, and I love it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Also, a surprising amount of like, wow, this guy's messed up. There's a surprising amount of like side content, and I should say side mechanics. Like there's like pilgrim dog systems. There's like a gadget system. I like what they're doing with the different stances. I do prefer the stance stuff they're doing in this game as opposed to Neo. I feel like Neo was a bit too complex, and this one feels a little bit more streamlined. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really cool, fun things in this game, and I am super enjoying it. A lot of good QOL as well, worth mentioning. A lot of great QOL. A lot of good QOL options as well. What do you think about the level design in this game compared to previous Ninja Theory games? This is not a Ninja Theory game.
Without a care.
This is a
How
Ninja game.
quickly you've forgotten about Kurosu.
I think Ninja Theory makes.
You'll pay for your
Oh God, what's going on? Ninja Theory does like Hellblade, right? Okay, got that guy down. Oh, just in time for the other guy to show up. Did you just give him poison? Wait. You didn't do that? I cannot hit his freaking red thing. Some of them I can get, some I just can't. There we go.
Damn it. But we're not done yet.
No, you seem pretty done. Yeah.
There you are. I've been looking all over. I'm afraid I have dire news. There was a man dressed like a ninja. He appeared out of nowhere with a message. He said, "We have Taka at Benden Shrine. If you want her back, the traitor must come alone."
And I heard from some others in the Pleasure District that Taka had asked your guidance on a matter. Please, if you know anything about this, you must save Taka, please!
Okay. Oh, dude, I just realized they're not going to let me heal between now and then. I wonder if there's a gadget we can get that does any healing. I need to really work on that guy and see if there's anything in there we can use. Gardenia fruit. Uh-oh.
We've been waiting for this moment.
Jeez, okay.
Pay for
You'll
breaking
pay
the
for
code!
breaking the code. Don't die alone with no one to mourn you.
Wow, that's basically like teabagging me, what she just did. It's the same thing. Exact same thing. It's Japanese teabagging, what that is. Oh, look at that. We can harvest stuff from the beach. What are those shells? Okay, so this time a little bit less sneaky and a little bit more shoot him in the head with a rifle. Oh, it didn't do nearly as much as I was hoping.
You'll pay for breaking the code.
Oh my god, she read me from behind? Bro. Oh, come on! Don't get stuck by the goddamn lamp! You're a ninja! You're better than this! There we go. Okay.
Bastard! You could Sayori!
Boom! Okay. Whew. Fight was tough. All right. Looking good here. Looking good here. Looking all good there. We're good. Great. It took a couple tries, but we got there. Oh no. Girl, you okay? Oh, you just taking a nap? Okay, good. Great.
Oh, I am glad to see your face, even if you do look rather wretched.
I'm sorry you were abducted.
Well, thank you for your honesty. As I suspected then, it was your former kin who kidnapped me.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. But I appreciate you thinking about me.
My bad, girl, my bad.
Don't tell me you thought I'd be cross. On the contrary, I'm rather glad you saved me. See? Do I look angry? Do you need a closer look?
I do. I need a much closer look.
I'm only teasing.
Oh.
I really am grateful, though. Seeing
Yeah,
you show up to
I was
rescue
teasing
me,
too.
I thought I was dreaming. But of course you'd come. How could you not? We both have certain people we could not ignore if we tried. Ah, forgive me. I seem to be rambling. Kichi must be worried. I should go see her at once. Say, it would take no time at all on that dashing steed of yours. Why don't I hop on behind you and hold you tight?
Yes. Well, we can both fit, but...
Well, aren't you kind? Though you might have agreed to that a little too readily.
Did I, though? Did I? She gonna side saddle? Yeah, she
Really,
is.
though. I'm truly grateful that you came to my rescue.
Dude, this is one of the coolest things in this game. So we just go like here. Pleasure. Now here's the quest. Open submenu. Oh, I can't do it. It's the top option. I guess you can only do it in Overland World. That makes sense.
Thank you.
Let's do that though. Normally, what you can do is pick any place in the world, hit R2, and then pick auto run,
Now that I've
and your
learned
horse
about
just
you,
runs there.
I feel obligated to share something of myself. Such a pleasant breeze. Being here with you, I somehow feel as if I can let my guard down.
I will hear all of your dialogue. I will hear all of it. Every single.
How sad we're nearly there. Dare I hope I'm not alone in that feeling.
Okay, I think we're good.
If only we could just keep going. You and I. Go somewhere far, far away. But, alas.
Girl's making plans. Why is she riding a horse like that? Oh, that's actually totally normal. That's the way that she's riding a horse is called side saddle. Funny story. This was the only way that ladies rode horses for a long time. That's side saddle. Yeah. Kind of interesting. No, if you ever see someone riding like that, it's a type of riding. Some people still do ride that way.
Oh, It's so good to see you safe.
I'm perfectly fine, Kichi.
Why did they ride
I'm
like that?
sorry to have worried you.
There's all sorts of reasons. Like a lot of times, back in the day, like, you know, you would take horses as your form of conveyance. So if you were going to like a nice ball or like a formal dinner, you would have to ride a horse. So a lot of times the reason that they would ride side saddle is because it is far nicer for your attire, dresses and things like that. You know, it's much more, you kind of keep the whole thing more together when you're side saddle. Also when you ride normal style, you bounce around a lot. You don't do that quite as much side saddle as well. So it's all sorts of things, yeah. And then, you know, there's also all the other reasons that you can imagine. But the main reasons were that.
And thank you.
It's hard to wear a dress on a
Thank
horse.
you for
Yeah,
saving
that too.
Taka.
Yeah, dresses don't really, because you have to think how a dress normally looks on a woman, and then imagine that in the normal stance of a horse, and a lot of fabrics don't do that. I mean, literally the dress would have to be designed to go over the entire side of the horse, you know? So they're not like, the attire is just not designed for that, how it would look. Yeah. Not a problem. Have you ever tried riding a horse with a dress? Oh, that's how I spend my weekends. Yeah.
Oh, I should mention, Taka. The guest you are expecting has arrived.
Ah, I see. Very well. Thank you. Now, let me introduce you. Since you so boldly came to my rescue, I feel I should return the favor by revealing a secret of my own.
Never mind. I can't say I'm not curious.
Once the cat's out of the bag, there's no putting it back in, you know. I'll be waiting in my room. Be sure to come by later.
I think she's going to tell us that she's working directly with the shogunate. But I kind of hope she tells us something different. And I'm gonna, before I say anything, what I'm trying to say is, I hope she brings us back there and she's like, you know, you thought I was a lady, but actually, I'm a horse. That's what I'm hoping for. I hope she, or a cat, maybe a cat. That would be good too.
Do you know who I am?
The famed Neosukali.
Oh, so there's more to
Is he?
you than
Okay,
meets
cool.
the eye.
As sharp as ever, I see. The truth is, in order to assist Lord E in his affairs, I've been keeping an eye on the expulsionists who frequent the pleasure district.
He works with the shogunate. Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted you to know, but you must promise not to breathe a word of this.
I
to
kind of assumed
another
most
soul.
of the ladies in here were working for the shogunate, to be honest. Why would you do that?
Lord E is a long-time acquaintance of mine. I wish to be of service to him in whatever small way I can.
Any complaints? And before you insinuate anything, Taka does this for me willingly.
I mean, I was thinking, I don't buy it, speak the truth.
Remind me, how long have you known Taka? I'd wager I'm a better judge of her intentions than the likes of you.
That's enough talk about me, I should think. It's not every day you get an audience with the chief minister. Isn't there something you'd like
I know.
to ask?
Taka's sitting here like, dude, I got this guy so you could talk to him. Can you stay focused, please? Like, dude. Tell me about the samurai with the demon claw.
Ah, yes. I've heard stories. Stories about them collaborating with the foreigners. I'll keep my ears open. but I am a busy man
Oh,
and can offer no promise.
so you were of no help at all.
I think we're done here.
Cool.
Try not to get in our way.
Brother CC, this game is awesome so far. I definitely enjoy playing this. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, this game's great. This game has been a huge surprise. I'm honestly a little... Oh. Oh. When you have thoroughly won the favor of certain allies, you'll be able to make a veiled vow to establish a uniquely intimate relationship. That makes me think sexy fun times, but I'm guessing it's some weird combat sexual thing. Which is unfortunate, but you know, whatever. We'll make it work. Is that a win-win? Probably. Guys, it has been an absolute flippin' pleasure. Got a nice, like, 4+ hours in this today. Hell yeah, dude. Combat sexual, bored. I'm out of here for now. I will see you fine folks a little bit later. Tonight, I might be on for some cozy. We may get some Yakuza done, maybe some Helldivers, or maybe nothing at all. It all depends on if my kids fall asleep. But if my kids do get to sleep at a somewhat decent time, I'd like to jump on and at least get like an hour of Yakuza in or something. It's been way too long since we played Yakuza. So, especially since I definitely was like, oh, I'm going to try to do an hour a day back when I was doing the cozy stream, and now that's not really working. So I would like to be back this evening for some cozy goodness. Of course, if you want to know when I'm back and when I'm playing, that's the best way to do it. We have a mobile app. It's free. There's no ads, and you can customize what notifications you get and when. So if you want to get a notification like tonight for the cozy stream, for instance, that'll be on there. And if it pops up as Cohh, that probably means it's a rerun. If it pops up as CohhCarnage, that means it's probably me playing live on this channel. So yeah, you'll know because you get this fun little notification on your phone if you'd like to. All right, friends, I'm out of here for now. I will see you maybe tonight, but definitely tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. ET for more fun and games. You have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.